true. Hey, Central. I'm Greg Haggerty.
And I'm Joe Wheeler. Welcome to Front Central.
We've got some great stories for you guys today.
Yep, we've got the scoop on this month's November Beard competition, Disney and desserts, and the drift on the Mario Kart tournament.
Sounds awesome. Now here's Alex with an interesting take on what separates the men from the boys, the November Beard.
Well, what's up, Central? I'm Alex Pierce here, and it is not October anymore, and it's not December yet, so that must mean it is November, and that means November Beard. No shave November, people. Let's check out some of the competition.
I wanted to participate just because I think beards are pretty cool. I just grew my beard out for the last 3 months and just shaved it off recently. So I want to participate. Right now, Senate's trying to ban me because they said they need to ban me from the competition to make it fair for Mr. McGee to have a chance to win. You know, Lee MacArthur makes me a little nervous.
Odette's a wimp.
So, you know, I mean, I think he might be able to dethrone me. You know, Mr. McGee, not too worried about. Brendan Arnold, he gets a pretty mean beard, but I still think I can beat him.
Competition this year? Weak.
I'm very confident that I can win.
You know, I think the competition's a little weak out there right now. You know, I got to think that Mr. Odette, you know, had a nice beard going during the football season, but now it's November beard time. He's really got to step up his game. And Coach Glee and the Glee brothers, those guys got to bring it too. You know, they're losing a little bit up here, so they need to gain more here. And I think we all are, though.
I'm not worried about Odette, but I'm worried about some students right now. I think they're posing perhaps the greatest competition. In fact, we might have to have a couple staff members go in together in order to beat a few of these guys.
Mr. Odette's not in it, so it's a little weak, and then I don't think there's anyone that can keep up to this beard.
Well, you got to take care of it, you know. If you don't shampoo it and condition it, comb it out, I mean, those are different things you can do to keep that beard healthy and growing a little bit faster than your average beard.
You know, it's all about the manicure of the beard. You know, you got to make sure it's, you know, trim it. You got to make sure it looks good, and you know, you just got to make sure it's not too prickly. So I think you got to focus on that. You know, conditioning's good for the beard. You know, you got to condition it and make sure it looks good. And you know, if you have to, you can highlight it as well. So I think that's important.
I have a secret potion. Verner's is my secret potion. I like to use that, rub it in there to stimulate the growth. And I think the more gray that's in my beard this year, I think that is actually going to be helping.
Best strategy is don't shave.
Shave the day before, and then just let it grow, and it grows pretty quickly.
If you're not bald and have a beard, I don't know that you can say you're that manly.
Beards do not show a sign of manliness.
That's definitely very, very manly.
Beards are certainly, it's something about a beard that just gives you strength. You know, this is just the rough side of beard. You know, it's like it's a manly thing to do, and it's kind of like the old caveman days. You know, it's got to have the beard to take over and dominate.
How fast can you grow a facial beard?
Not as fast as me.
Not as fast as Lee.
I'll have a light beard probably within a week, you know, a little less than a week.
When I get the first 4 or 5 days scruffy look, my wife says I look good, so I'll take that.
I think the ladies love a good beard.
Women love it. They love it for sure. They're all about it.
I do not know what women think of beards.
I know some girls that like beards and they're okay with it, and then some they're just like, gross, shave it now.
I hear they like beards. I'm not really in the market for that, though, so.
I guess it just depends on the person. I would say probably I tend to lean towards without, but I've seen some really good-looking beards growing, and so maybe I'll change my opinion on that.
If it's on a man, it would be a manly thing, so I guess beards are very manly.
Like I said, I think it depends on the man.
But I still have a lot of students to see, so I don't know if I should make a final vote yet until I see some more beards out there.
I think Santa Claus is going to win No Shave November, frankly.
My grandma always said that they're a sign of laziness because she felt that she didn't like them, and she felt that because you didn't want to shave, that coincided or equaled laziness.
I think that I would highly recommend, if you're having trouble getting a girlfriend, grow a beard. That'll fix your problems.
No, End of story, they don't like it at all.
The competition looks pretty rough this year if you catch my drift. But remember to check out the wall of beers in case you're wondering about how everybody's growing. Their lusciousness. I'm Alex Pierce reporting for Front and Central, and that's weird.
Thanks, Alex. Now, if you're into world affairs and would like the chance to win a trip to Washington, D.C., then you should talk to Mr. Failer in C-182 about signing up for the 2016 Academic World Quest, a competition that will test your knowledge on international issues and affairs. All students can join. This week is Teen Homelessness Awareness Week, and there are events happening at the Civic Center to bring this issue to light all week long. Let's get involved, Central. Last Friday and Saturday, the CHS Chorale and Choralaires showcased their talents in front of a live audience with their Disney and Desserts event. It was intended to raise money for their trip to Europe this year. The cast dressed up like a variety of characters and sang some of their favorite Disney tunes over plenty of tasty treats.
Well, Disney and Desserts it used to be annual, and then we started doing it every other year. It's a fundraiser concert. Every year we take a trip, we decide to do this show, and it helps raise money for students' funds for the trip. So for example, this year in March, we're going to Munich, Salzburg, Vienna, and Prague. So it's about $3,300 to $3,500 per student, and they're finding out ways to raise money. And this is a great way for them to showcase their talents, bring in community, and help pay for their trip. So it's a win-win. Choralaires learned one song in class, Kiss the Girl from The Little Mermaid, and then Vocal Majority also learned a song from Hercules. So those are the two big ensemble numbers. And then the students, the soloists, really do all the work on their own.
Well, we have to get, obviously, a lot of different decorations. We get tons of balloons. We make a bunch of different desserts. Everybody has to make their own dessert.
And then everybody brings desserts. So anybody who's helping out with the show, volunteering, or in the show, brings desserts for each night.
The cast had a ton of fun and is now one step closer to that Euro Chorale trip.
A few weeks ago, Front Central hosted a pumpkin carving contest. It was all good fun and the staff members had a blast, but it was also a competition. You, the students, voted online for the best pumpkin. Here's Alex with the winner.
Turn to the winner's room and tell them that they won. They don't know this, okay? So let's go.
Yes! I like to win. Very good. Yes, I like to win.
The one with 37% of the votes.
30%, 37%. Yes. Hey guys. This is awesome, guys. Yeah, I like to win. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I like to win.
You know, it really goes well with donuts. I love watching Front Central.
I'm gonna put it on right now. I got it right here. Check it out. There it is.
Mr. Hendricks had an awesome pumpkin. He deserved to win. Last week, Student Senate hosted a tournament to see who would reign supreme as school-wide Mario Kart champion. The contestants took turns in a series of 1v1 matches in the racing game, continuing down the bracket, until one racer claimed karting crown, and that champion is Russell Orris. Congratulations, Russell, on winning and having the achievement of not falling off of Rainbow Road once.
And that concludes our show. Tune in next week for some insights on Black Friday, Thanksgiving, and much more. I'm Greg Haggerty.
And I'm Joe Wheeler. This has been Front Central.
I like how you've been adding